Hello everyone, this is Mr.UnknownEarn here, and I did just recently uploaded my Amethyst Miles Bridges review, and I wanted to try to make it like one or two players review card, like player review, like two of them each week. I didn't think it would be this one, but I was pretty shocked because this is in my opinion, I think he's the cheapest Amethyst in the game. I think the Juwan Howard and the Daniil Gallinari might be cheaper, but on paper, this guy is the cheapest Amethyst in the game. And I don't know who I'm replacing. I want to try out this RJ. I like my boy ISO T-Ross. But this Amethyst is none other than Alex English. Or if you do know him from prior games, most of the time he's considered the Carmelo Anthony clone. But this guy has a 75 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 82 perimeter, 80 interior. I mean, he can play in the post a little, or he can yeah, he can take a little bit of a pressure. He's not that slow. In fact, he's kind of, in my opinion, I think I see a lot of the Scottie Pippen. So I want to compare him to the Scottie Pippen. Obviously, Pippen's going to be a hella better defender. But yeah, you see, he's not that much different from the Pippen. Obviously, defensively. Hello everyone, here we are loading into this game, and so my footage got mostly corrupted. Like, it's hard for me to even realize what's going on, but I got what I got, and I'm sorry, and the explanation at the end of the game will tell you how I feel about this card, so even when I don't have that footage, or don't have the footage, you'll kind of understand what I mean by this. But yeah, this is literally this is literally what my opponent did for like solid minute, or actually, he used up all, I think, 7 of his timeouts here. Obviously, it's sped up at the most I can on Share Factory, times 8. But that's how many he used up, and he would wait the whole minutes. If that's how you're trying to think that's how you win, by boring the person out, no, it's not. That's just wasting your time mainly, because you can't beat the team. Yeah. And we did end up losing after this game, which is sad. We had a good start as Alex English gets his own putback. He tries to shoot it with RJ. We get the board with Wendell, who gives it to our boy Alex English, who drives in, does a spin move, gets a nice layup. And then we got Wendell Carter Jr. driving in, giving it to our boy Emmanuel quickly, and that's pretty much going to be it. Bye. Hello guys, here we are at the end of this game. Alex English, 14 points, and yeah, we lost by 3 points. And what sucks is, you know how like these are gameplays, they're supposed to be based off one player, and that one player is supposed to lead the team. Miles Bridges did it, James Harden did it, D-Book did it. Alex English, he may be the cheapest amethyst in the game, like Juwan Howard and the Daniel Gallinari. At least Gallinari is a 3-point shooter. Juwan Howard may also be in the same category. I never really paid attention to that card because it already seemed bad. But this card seemed like a fun card to use. It is. It's a fun card. Like, compared to Miles Bridges, he doesn't get tired as often. I'm going to compare it to Miles Bridges a lot because they played the similar kind of style for me. They're rim runners who are good defensively. Well, not great defensively, but they can play defense. The downside to Alex English compared to Miles Bridges, English has only a 75 3 ball, and especially in this game that you did witness, only like what? Oh yeah, by the way, this is post commentary, so even though I cut out of talking about Wendell Carter getting, or Emmanuel quickly getting that dunk, apparently the audio in this clip that you're listening to is also not working. So yeah, not a lot of shit is working today for me. And my Wi-Fi just turned off as we're recording this. Cool. But Alex English did not play in the second half. He played 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, he did nothing. Because of that one thing. He's not a great shooter. And especially when an opponent is off-ball cheesing like hella badly, which is sad. That's why I had such a big lead at the beginning. He left Wendell Carter Jr. open for majority of the game. And I off-balled him. He had Jordan, who can't shoot. He had Rudy Gobert, who can't shoot. I mean, Pippen can, but he wasn't shooting it with Pippen. He wasn't shooting it with Westbrook. All he was doing was attacking the rim, and it worked for him, apparently. He couldn't miss a single shot. There's a possession in this game where there's both Rudy Gobert, Pascal Siakam, and Alex English on Blake Griffin, and it just still went in. So when I was recording this game, this man was being bailed out. 100%. There is nothing I can say that isn't him being bailed out. But he was being bailed out. Okay, so now we got my thoughts. Would you spend MT on this card? No. 100% no. Even though he's an amethyst, do not purchase him. I'm going to continue using him because he's a role player. He's not a star player. He's like the Rui Hachimura card. He has good stats, he has some badges, but he is not a card that's going to be leading a team in a victory. Offline-wise, yeah, Alex English is a god offline player. You want to know how I know that? He dropped 72 points in an offline Hall of Fame game for me. I'm trying to get the Amari Stoudemire and all those player coaches. Yet, when it goes to online, obviously that displays the whole different fields. English exposes the computer, but cannot expose the player 100%. But but RJ Barrett, he's another role player that came out the same day. He is cheaper in my opinion, I think. I don't know. I got mine for the free locker code pack. I got lucked out on that ball drop, which was hell. But RJ Barrett, 100% way better. Doesn't matter if he's 1,000 more MT or 1,000 cheaper. I would 100% choose RJ Barrett over Alex English. Because this game, well, the player determines how good a card can be. Gem color doesn't. Obviously, there are cards that are going to be godly no matter what tier they are, being the Invincibles last year and Goats the prior. But in those games, I didn't really run Invincible cards. I used Pink Diamonds, Opals, Dark Matters, and even Diamonds and Amethysts, and still outperformed most Dark Matter teams because I know how to use certain cards. But when it's a card that I kind of practice for literally an hour, mind you, from the intro to the gameplay that you got to witness a very small amount, I literally spent an hour making sure I knew everyone's jump shot. In this game, Alex English couldn't take a jump shot because he knew I was giving it to English after the first minute. So every time English got the ball, even when he was wide open, he already had Rudy Gobert or someone already immediately attached to him. But would you buy this if you're just having fun and you have millions of MT? Like the Miles Bridges gameplay? Go ahead. Go ahead. But if you're playing this game because you're on a budget and you want to play some historic with some of these cards, do not buy them. Just save your MT. And I'll be it. Peace. Love y'all. Bye.